There may be a person outside of your house with a gun. Please give us your social security number. Yeah, that's what you get. Anyways, got round ones, and yeah, okay, so Wisdom and Velasquez?
Velasquez, okay, interesting. Wisdom, I recognize off the bat. He's a very, very talented duck hunt player. I believe he's from the Midwest. I haven't seen him too active lately, but I'm glad he took the time today to come out, to DNA and register. Lord knows we got the dog kennel already in place with Zane running the show around here. So
Yeah, that's
good.
true.
It's good to see more pooches.
And dude, I will tell you one thing that I've kind of noticed recently. I feel like you're on here enough, or maybe you will have also noticed this when I pointed out. A lot of characters that we've been seeing in bracket in past weeks who are getting like some moderate bracket success. I feel like we then see them recurring in the next weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like even Joker. Like I feel like there's been so many Jokers recently, and I don't know if that's just like a larger trend or what that is, but I feel like they're always in DNA. Like,
oh my god,
more. That was good.
I didn't know that the gunshot had a hitbox too, because he got knocked off the ledge from either the gunshot or like a soft hit of the can or something, and then that led into the can itself. I think that's so weird. I didn't know that was a thing.
That was hype. Did you see Wisdom? Like total can control, like on the ledge, and then kind of. I feel like Velasquez didn't even try to mash out, so he had all the time in the world to get that can in place. But it definitely looked cool.
It's weird because Duck Hunt has to focus on like playing his game as well as playing in an actual like normal Smash set. So he's kind of just like juggling these two plates that are very, very big and heavy. And if one of them shatters, the other one might fall off as well on shatter. So it's always interesting to see how like Duck Hunt players tend to handle the pacing of battle when it comes to sets.
Yeah, that's really true, because Duck Hunt's like one of those mini-game characters where you're keeping track of all these things, that can being probably the main thing outside of your own movement.
Oh boy. So far though, Velasquez kind of taking just like a backseat, just trying to zone a little bit more. I don't blame him. Side B with Arsene is like one of the greatest projectiles to really hit diagonally. It can catch jumps, it can do other stuff. It also has like a pretty active hitbox once it hits whatever surface it touches, and it does all that residual damage. Like, the gap is still closing because of all the residual curse damage that's being dealt from Velasquez to Wisdom right now. But Wisdom still holding stage control really, really nicely, just not opening up too many cracks. And man, Velasquez has got to be careful with these edge guards because that can comes out super duper quick.
Wow, it's on that again too. Looks like definitely knows the exact spacing to get that can on the ledge. Joker's a little body to hit on that ledge too, but yeah, dude, that's the hard part about playing Duck Hunt too. Even your recovery, which is so vulnerable, you can protect yourself with the can, but that is literally a whole nother thing to have to think about. Even just aside from knowing how to get backstage in the first place.
Because he can take trades with it too. So like, if it hits him at the wrong angle, he just gets kind of screwed over for it. Good guns, but good job from Wisdom riding the stage just to avoid the down guns. I imagine if that move wasn't nerfed, that would be insane.
Yeah, it needed to be. So
yeah, the pattern it shot, it was so like at least it like makes more sense. Like I'm firing a gun straight down, so the bullets are gonna go straight down. But my man Joker not only had bullets, but he had bullets that sprouted other bullets that branched out even further.
It was like those shrapnel bullets where it's like you shoot them and it just is several shots.
It's ridiculous. Still, Velasquez not like folding too hard, A lot of people tend to get a little bit antsy, especially this early in the bracket, when they're faced with fighting a zoner such as Duck Hunt. But Velasquez has been taking this super duper patiently, just trying to find his way in somewhat, because he knows that once he gets a big hit with Joker, it's gonna lead into more stage control or potentially a kill. And there we go, that F tilt with Arsene coming out.
Not always even a big hit, except for when it is with Arsene, then I guess it is always a big hit.
Yeah. My man, I don't, because in the actual Persona 5 game, Arsene sticks around for only a little bit. He's like your tutorial Persona.
Yeah, he's just like a little weak guy.
Yeah. After he like stops getting new moves after like level 16 or something. There's like 100 levels in the game or something.
Little baby man Persona, but
he's a little baby man.
Yeah, he's a little baby man. Not here though.
Yeah, he's the big man on
scary
campus.
Man, yeah.
And already the lead has been sucked away from Wisdom so quickly, and this is pretty much kill percent for either of these two characters, I'd say. If Wisdom can find like an up air or something like that. But Velasquez's movement has been pretty good. He's just got to avoid this can and make his way back the stage somehow. That's so scary. Good roll.
So you said you recognize Wisdom. Do you know if this is? I'm assuming obviously the name, but I just wonder like levels of Zane practice on this character, because I just feel like everything looks so like well spaced and calculated.
Oh yeah, Wisdom has made like top 64. I'm pretty sure at like S tiers before, so he's been holding it down for quite a bit. And there you go, holding down that game one. Velasquez not looking bad though. Honestly, for a round one match, this is hella close.
This happens in these brackets a lot. Close. We see a lot of these. I won't be surprised if this goes to game 5. I agree. I feel like Velasquez is not playing poorly at all, but like trying to handle Duck Hunt is difficult. Like, look at this. That was really
a good throw.
That was just a good toss.
Good boy.
Yep. That's how you do it. That's how you play this character optimally. I see stuff like that. Right, like obviously we see Duck Hunts that succeed here, but even just that level, where more people just get better with the characters. Even this game being 2 years old, I still feel like it's still like under, what's the word I'm looking for? Like there's still a lot of things to be found out. Like there's still all kinds of new tech coming out. I just saw like some new Mega Man stuff, which apparently wasn't that new, but like new to like it, unless you're in those servers grinding out tech.
What state is MO? Is that a state in the U.S.?
Missouri.
Do you have a state?
I believe.
Oh, you think? Okay, so Wisdom, I remember, according to his Smash.gg, he was ranked 4th in Kansas City at one point.
That sounds about right then.
So he's definitely one of the Midwest threats coming out. Velasquez, hailing from the good land of, I believe, Quebec, Canada. So Canada's got some scary players. You just start going north, you start seeing some killers that you've never heard of before.
You know that's interesting you bring that up, because you said like Kansas area and all that. You say Kansas City?
Kansas City,
then, yeah, that's Missouri. So
Kansas City's in Missouri?
That's weird, right?
Wow.
I'll tell you the only reason
Kansas is its own state, right? If my geography is correct.
And it's huge. Kansas is a massive state, and it doesn't even have Kansas City in it.
Jesus.
There's so much nothing in Kansas. Like you can drive for 3 hours seeing nothing, not even a pole. Just like dude. Weird to explain, but I was there one time for work. That's the only reason I know that Kansas City.
That's crazy.
Missouri. But anyways, yeah, we can talk about the Midwest later. I'm like fascinated by the Midwest a little bit.
The players are just the
no,
area.
just the area, and it is interesting seeing players from there, because those are areas that like they are very big, and like there's some cities that have people, but like overall, I even think of like New Jersey as a state probably has a bigger scene, because there's just more like diverse people crammed in a small place versus like a huge, massive state that has like a couple cities, so you'll get like a New York's amount of players, right? Not even that, because like it's a much smaller city. But like, and then that's it for that whole area of the United States.
That's true.
So it's like, how do you even sector off the regions? It's just interesting to me.
I know the Midwest players tend to travel out hella far to just go to literally just play like the other one. Like the top player of like one Midwest state will travel all the way to another Midwest state just to play that other top Midwest player. It's just like these guys are hella dedicated to the grind and stuff like that. I haven't seen Wisdom online too much. Like I don't believe he's in any of the grind servers that I've been seeing so far. I haven't really seen him entering. He might have just been like, you know what, I've got free time. I feel like taking my duck and my dog and entering this bracket and seeing how I do.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's what they're here for. I mean, these brackets every single week. Really, like you're playing against actual people. Yeah, that was brutal.
That dog getting pieced up real quick.
Slapped him.
Joker saying I'm a cat person.
Yeah, be gone. All right, so yeah, and this is we'll see. I actually have faith that we might see a game of 3 here.
We could. I'm like astounded by the level of patience like Velasquez is displaying right now in this matchup, because like if you're just getting continuously rocked by like projectiles, your main instinct is like, all right, I have to close space as soon as I can and just get these kills. But he's like waiting for his opportunity. And I think he knows that how explosive Joker can be, because the lucky part of zoning matchups for Joker is that Arsene builds up hella quick. So he's able to just get that out there, and that's the second time he died off the top from that. That's crazy.
Dude, that's what I was going to say, though, is I feel like Wisdom has enough tricks up their sleeve where it's going to be hard to adapt.
Oh my god.
you know, like sometimes you're able to catch on to character gimmicks, but I feel like if you're playing against if you're playing against a refined duck hunt, like that is something that is probably, it's just not that common.
Oh yeah.
So like there's plenty of tricks to keep you mixed, even like a best of 5 at that. So like, I don't know, like that's another good part about these brackets. This is like pretty good level experience to have here. Like who would think, right? You pick up Duck Hunt randomly and play them, and you're just like, wow, this character is awful. But then you see stuff like this, and you're like, all right.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this guy's scary. Okay. Velasquez still looking for this kill off stage, but Wisdom's doing a fantastic job of just going as low as he possibly can to kind of force Velasquez to dip down a little bit more than he's comfortable.
Yeah, and it's understandable why he'd be uncomfortable.
God.
There has been a constant threat.
Good grab right there. Okay, yeah, so now Velasquez kind of starting to get slowed in his tracks just a little bit, being forced to put up more shield. He's, you know, and any mistake now he makes could be his last. We're going to see what he does here. I also love the angles. Wisdom is choosing to recover, like, very far out, so Velasquez kind of has to chase a little bit to get those guns. Hashtag, that should do it, though. We're at last stock right now, but Velasquez does have Arsene, and the invincibility's gone off of Wisdom, so we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is Joker is one of those very much comeback characters.
Oh wow!
Not going to get the chance, and yeah,
Watch
that's
out.
going to not be a game 3. But honestly, a really good set despite that. Yeah, man, Wisdom looks pretty clean with that Duck Hunt.
He's got that Wisdom. His tag ain't lying.
Looking kind of nice.
He's got the information on deck. My man seeing is plugged into the Matrix right now.
Yep, sure is. Yeah, that
I've seen a lot of fancy setups too.
Dude, a ton. That's what I was just like, look at that.
Like that right there. He used the up tilt to get the can up to like pick Joker off the top. I saw another one where he would quickly change the can's trajectory by like down airing it right after he whipped it out just to make it go downwards faster. It's just like, what the hell? Like,
yeah,
this
like,
guy's got setups and setups.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
That's why like the only way to understand that stuff is unless either you're playing the character a lot and grinding, where you understand because your character, or you just, I guess, run into them enough in a bracket where you get to be like, what the hell was that?